Hello there, runNers. It's Manny, and I'm here at All Star Music. So I'm making this video from Disney World. We're gonna have registration in 1 week, but for the Club Run Disney, it started today, so I was able to register already, and I'm gonna have some insights on how to help you guys go through a better registration process and hopefully get in. I would love to see you guys all on the course. Those of you trying to get in. So here are some tips and tricks to help you guys out. But before we do, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, give it a thumbs up, like it, share the information. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I know who you guys are. Always appreciate the sharing of the information and of course who you are, and I love interacting with you guys. But let's get right to it. So first off, there's stuff that you could do right now. Number one is make sure that you have your account information up to date. So make sure that you do that. So your password, you can get in, it'll auto fill, and I'll go over that in a little bit so you can see that. But what you want to do is you're going to auto fill everything as much as you can. Make sure that you have your payment information ready. I always say get at least 2 forms of payment ready, just in case the first one doesn't go through and there is a debit card or a gift card and there's a hold on it. So that way you have a backup plan just in case it doesn't work, it doesn't take whatever reason, it just doesn't go through. And 2 things that I really suggest that you prioritize is, number one is what is the level, which runs do you want to do and which ones are you going to prioritize doing first. So for example, if you get to the very end and the challenge is sold out, do you want to go straight to the half marathon? Do you want to go straight to the 10K? Do you want to get that combo? Remember, you will not get the extra medal, the extra shirt, unless you sign up for the challenge. But you can also buy that later on, or if there's a chance to upgrade, you can do that. So prioritize what you're gonna do, which runs you're gonna do. So again, if the challenge is first on your list and you don't get into that because it's sold out, move down to your second priority, which is gonna be maybe the 10K or maybe the half marathon, and then your third, and so forth and so on. So the next thing you got to prioritize is who you're going to be running with. Are they a must, or would it be cool if they ran with you? For example, if you're going to be running with a loved one, let's say you're signing yourself up and you're signing up your child. So to me, that's a must more than likely for you guys too. So you got to sign up that child. So there is a different process because once you get to the registration, it's going to say add another runner. If your priority is this person must run with me, then yes, you're going to have to add another runner, get them in there. So it might slow you down a little bit, but make sure that the information that you're going to get for yourself, the one that's going to be autofilled, and you have that for that child, so that way you can put it together as quickly as possible. Now, if you have somebody who says it's a coworker or something like that, it would be cool if they ran, but you know what, I want to get myself in, and then let's see if they can get in. You can register yourself once you get the thank you for registering, and we're going to go over that. We're going to see it in a little bit. So once you see that, you can go right back in and then register your coworker, and hopefully they have slots left. So then again, it would be great if they can run and hopefully they get in. Also, another thing that you can start doing right now is checking out your Wi-Fi connection and of course your data connection. So anywhere you go in the house, wherever your computer is, wherever your phone is going to be, make sure that you got a good connection. You can measure it now. I have AT&T, so I'm able to get their app, and I can see what the speeds are, so I can see which places are going to be better for my Wi-Fi and for my data. And another thing I can do now is get my multiple devices. Let's say you're going to use 2 or 3, make sure that one is on data, another one is on Wi-Fi. Once you get those situated, then make sure that you test them. You can test them every day to see if there's any kind of variance. Certain companies will not have a strong connection one day and the other, depends on how they're shared and so forth. I'm not going to get into that because I'm not that smart, but I just know that that can affect it. And so these are the kind of things that you could do right now. So the morning of, one of the things you got to remember is what time zone you're at, because it's going to start, registration is going to start 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that for Central Time would be 9, Mountain Time would be 8, and then Pacific would be 7. If you're international, please look at the the translation so that you make sure that you're on the site. And I would recommend 15 for sure minutes early, and for sure I would even say 30 minutes early, because they've been getting in there pretty soon. So then you start seeing the queue start opening up. You can start trying to register. But before it opens up, it's going to light up which race. It's going to say, register now. And this is a really key component that a lot of people, and I think this is why a lot of people miss out on it, but you guys are not going to, because you're going to know what to do. So when it opens up that morning, it's going to read, registration opening soon, or registration opening soon. All of a sudden, there's going to be one, sometimes all of them, but usually it's just one at a time. It's going to say register now. Click on whatever says register now. Let's say you're signing up for the challenge, but the 5K is open, the yoga is open. Go ahead and click on it. It's going to take you to the same page. So make sure you click on that, get in there. Once you get in there, then you're going to be able to, once you log into your account, it's going to make you log into your account. Once you do that, you're going to be able to, it's going to autofill, and but before even that, you're going to be able to register for whatever race that you want to. You can try doing multiple races. I believe it's only one at a time. You're gonna have to go back in to register. But again, if it takes more, let's say it takes a challenge and the 5K at the same time, register yourself for that. So now you're gonna be ready, and you're gonna have to be patient. And one of the things that I tell people is, as far as being patient, is this. So you might be going through the process and it just seems to be taking longer. And it's gonna start off when it's gonna say more than an hour. That is normal. In about 5 to 10 minutes, it's going to change, and it's going to give you a time slot, or it can change, I should say. So if you have 3 devices, one might say 30 minutes, another one might say 55 minutes, and the third one might say still over an hour. So what I would do is I would just look at them until see which one starts going down quicker. It has happened to me before in the past. After about 30 minutes or so, I remember one of my registrations still said over an hour. Then all of a sudden it refreshed on its own, because you do not refresh once you're in that queue. You do not refresh. So it refreshes on its own. When it did, it actually said less than 5 minutes or something like that. And I was like, wow, okay, I guess I am going to get in. And so I was able to register myself for that run. So my point with that is be patient. Don't worry too much if it's going, if it's not coming down. I mean, it's a little cause of worry, but just be patient, and hopefully everything works out and you're able to register. So once it opens up, once the queue opens up, and this is what I recorded, so we're going to take a look at that now. So we're going to start off on the runDisney.com page. Now this is once I've already logged in. I can look at this so I can see the prices right up top, but it's going to have you're going to have all the options for the runs, the fairy tale challenge and stuff. Now again, all these prices do not have any kind of taxes. And from here, we're going to scroll down to some information. So the first one is going to be emergency contact information. So make sure that you fill this out, and the acknowledgement. And from here, we're going to click on a couple of other things. So the first one is going to be military division. So I'm going to put yes, so you guys can see exactly what you're going to be clicking on, so you can do accordingly what fits yours. But mine is no. Next one is going to be with any athletes with disabilities. Just make sure that you read all of the information with runners with disability, but we're going to go over it kind of quickly just so you guys can see exactly what's going on here. So once we click on here, it's going to just basically have a breakdown of what you're going to need. So are you going to be doing it on your own with a wheelchair, not needing any help? Are you going to need help? So forth and so on. And it's pretty self-explanatory. So right here, we're going to go up because we forgot to get this anticipated half marathon time. Remember, if it's going to be under 2.5 hours, you're going to have proof of time. I suggest skipping that. You can always edit this later. You're also going to have anticipated pace, anticipated finish time. So you got to let them know, and the anticipated pace for the 10K. So little ones you're going to have here: are you a cast member? Are you a vacation club member? Are you a Magic Key holder? Are you a Walt Disney World annual pass holder? And have you run races before? So once you finish here, it's the next step, and it's going to be, it's going to be things that you can purchase right now. So it's going to have a men's weekend jacket. You have the price here. Woman's weekend jacket right here also. You have the weekend spirit jersey, pass holder weekend bundle. Now remember this, you're not going to be able to return these just in case you decide to purchase these. The yoga tank top, the weekend event pin bundle. So this is the ones that has them all. So you can see which ones they are, the I Did It, the metal replicas, a weekend bundle, whatever it is, they're gonna have there. You have the challenge bundle, runner bundle, the pins, and the half marathon pin bundle also. As we scroll up, and you see the prices there also. But we're gonna scroll up and we're gonna see the 10K and the 5K. So these are the pin bundles also, so you can read, you kind of can take a look at them. They're not exact. I wish they would give us exact ones, but they're not going to for a while. And now we're gonna scroll up again momentarily, and we're gonna look at the Pandora charms. So they're gonna have a Pandora charm for the challenge. They're gonna have a Pandora charm for the half marathon. As we scroll up shortly, we will see the Pandora charm for the 10K and the Pandora charm for the 5K. So you're gonna see there's quite a few things that you can get here. And then we're going to hit I'm ready to pay. Now, once you get here, we're gonna be able to see what we're gonna be paying. So you can actually make a donation if you want to. If you have a promo code, which I haven't seen that in a while, but you can pay with credit or debit, Disney gift card, or Disney redemption card. So please do not stop until you see this. Thank you for registration. You're gonna get all your confirmation information right here, and make sure you take a screenshot. So remember, the biggest key is going to be once you are registered, do not just stop. Once you're in the registration, do not just stop. It does not have a countdown just like the hotels do, or there's other ticket spots like I think some of the D23 stuff. There might be like a countdown saying you have 5 minutes to register, 15 minutes to register. You don't. While you're doing it, if you take a deep breath and go, oh, okay, now I'm going to take my time. It's precious minutes, precious seconds that can cost you this. So do you not go to the very, very end until it says thank you for registering. And I always suggest taking a screenshot. Make sure that you take a screenshot. If it's your computer, take a picture, whatever it is, with the confirmation number so you have that. So let's say somewhere down the line, and it's usually going to be a typo in the email or something like that it's not going to show up on your account. When you call, you're going to be able, or you email them too, when you have that confirmation, you're going to be able to attach it a lot easier. So make sure that you have that information just in case it gets lost. So with that said, this is going to be a simpler one that I usually do. I usually do them a lot longer, but this one's going to be a lot more simpler. Do you have any other questions? Anything I can help with? I'm going to wish every single one of you who is trying to register magical luck. I really enjoy seeing you guys out there interacting with you, running with you. I think it's a great thing to do. Now, just remember, I do not work for runDisney directly, so this is the information from my experiences, and they've allowed me to get into basically every race that I've ever wanted to. So again, I'm wishing you nothing but magical luck. Again, any questions you have, please post them down below. But without further ado, because I got to go out there and enjoy this hot time here, and that's why they don't have the runs during the summer here. But create a magical day, create a magical run, and guys, we will see you sooner than later.